But for Muslim players, food is at the centre of a conflict between their football and their faith. Ramadan. It's a 30-day period that can come at any time of the year and any time of the season.
Well, guys, let's pray.
The aim is to get closer to God, and to do this, Muslims don't eat or even drink for up to 18 hours a day.
The only issue I've got with regards to religion and football is when some of the players are obviously fasting through Ramadan and they're not the player that they could be.
We just hope that don't affect the performance, because if affect the performance, it will affect the team and will affect themselves as well.
They're so starved of nutrition and fluids, or they can quickly fatigue and quickly feel faint and disorientated.
You don't want to upset your manager, your team or your club, and also God is another side.
The controversy surrounding Ramadan is one reason why Riz Rahman wants to educate the managers of the future.
You never ever know when the situation they're going to find themselves in. As an example, if Alan Pardew at Newcastle gets a sack next week, Mark Viduka goes into position, he could inherit a squad with only 40% of Muslim players. So if he's had that training and awareness, they're better equipped to deal with them. Anyone know what Ramadan is?
Fasting.
Yeah, fasting. In the summer now, it's going to be 18 hours. 18 hours.
How many days?
Oh, 30 days. 30 days, yeah. Like Nathan Ellington, he said he don't affect him. But when he was playing for one certain manager, the manager sort of dropped him because the manager had made his mind up that because he's a Muslim, it's going to affect him, so I'm not going to pick him. You think that's fair, right or wrong?
Doesn't matter what he's saying, I know that his body ain't going to do it. So I think if I was a manager, I think I would have probably put him on the bench, play him the last 30 minutes or something.
You're right, you know what? Yeah, it is cool it's going to affect their play. I'm not saying, they're not human, because they are. At least first do talk to him, and if all the tests mean he can run just as much as someone is drinking or someone is eating as much, then why put him on the bench?
Yeah, we had a Muslim, and in Ramadan we used to have the morning off. None of the boys cared. Like, even half hour before match, he'd be nowhere to be seen because he'd be in the mosque, or he'd be outside at the coach service station. We'd stop, we didn't know why he stopped, see him out on his mat in the middle of the car park praying. No one really cared,
The dilemma for a player during Ramadan is that they have to be in peak physical condition, and if they are fasting throughout the day and it is maybe an evening kick-off and they've had 12 hours without taking in sort of fluids or foods, then that is an issue.
Balancing the physical demands of the game with the religious requirements of Ramadan isn't always easy. Both players and managers have to make compromises.
Every time I had a manager that was not happy with it, I just tell him, listen, I do it. If my performances are still good, then I keep playing. If it's bad, you drop me on the bench and that's it.
They would prefer me to not fast, but they understand. They understand that is a special moment for me, and and again they try to accommodate things to make me better.
I make sure, like on Saturday, on the match day, I'm not fasting, and also probably to not give excuses to people saying, look, he's fasting, that's why it's not been good. But there's nothing to do with that, because you have some players, they're fasting on a match day and they're doing very well, they're playing very well, there's no problem.